Hey there, fellow preppers. In this unpredictable world, being prepared is more important than ever. It's not just about stockpiling essentials. True preparedness involves knowing how to protect those vital resources. Today, we're diving into an incredibly important topic: the art of concealment. Specifically, we're discussing the 13 preps you absolutely must hide quickly when a crisis strikes. Whether it's safeguarding critical documents or keeping your emergency supplies secure, we'll introduce you to strategic concealment tactics. These insights are crucial for ensuring that your essential gear stays hidden yet accessible when you need it most. This guide is not just about survival, but thriving even in the most challenging circumstances. So grab a pen, take some notes, and prepare to enhance your preparedness strategy. And without further ado, let's jump into the first crucial item you must hide to stay ahead in any emergency situation. Number 13. Prescription medications. Imagine being in the midst of a disaster where getting to the pharmacy is no longer an option and time isn't on your side. Maintaining your health becomes absolutely crucial in these situations, and having a hidden stash of essential prescription medications can truly be a lifesaver. Now, let's explore why it's critical to hide and properly store these medications before a crisis strikes. First, why hide them? Well, during emergencies, resources become limited. You might think of neighbors or even strangers in desperate need who might see an opportunity. By keeping your medications hidden, you can avoid panic, protect your stash, and ensure that you and your loved ones have what you need when every second counts. Proper storage is just as important as secrecy. Medications are sensitive to environmental conditions, so store them in a cool, dry place away from damaging sunlight. Investing in a lockable box or creating a concealed compartment can be an efficient way to ensure they're both secure and easily accessible. Remember, when a crisis hits, quick access can make a world of difference. Don't just stash them and forget them, however. Regularly rotating your stock is vital to ensure that the medications remain within their expiration dates. Old or ineffective medicine can be dangerous, potentially worsening health conditions instead of helping. Set a reminder, perhaps at the start of every season, to check expiration dates and refresh your supply as needed. This habit of rotation can be your safety net in unpredictable circumstances. Lastly, don't underestimate the psychological comfort of having these preparations in place. Knowing you have a plan can reduce stress and provide peace of mind, allowing you to focus on other critical aspects of crisis management. After all, a sound mind in a sound body is your best ally in any emergency. So, as you go through your emergency prep checklist, place prescription medications high on your list of priorities. They might not be flashy, but in a crisis, they are your unsung heroes. Remember, good health is a non-negotiable asset, and ensuring availability of your vital medications by safely hiding them can put you one step ahead when the unexpected arrives. 12. Secure your cash and valuables. In moments of turmoil, when the stability of our everyday world is thrown into disarray, financial resources become exceedingly vital. Imagine being in the midst of a crisis where cash isn't just another piece of paper, but your ticket to survival. It's crucial to have a stockpile of cash, jewelry, and precious metals ready, as these assets can become essential lifelines. They hold the potential to secure necessary supplies when banking systems and digital transactions might falter. But possessing such valuables also paints a target on your back for looters and thieves, which means protecting them is of paramount importance. So, how does one ensure that these assets are both within reach and secure from prying eyes? The answer lies in strategic concealment and diversity in storing locations. Firstly, consider investing in hidden safes. These cleverly designed storage solutions can blend seamlessly into your home's environment, masquerading as everyday items. For instance, a can of shaving cream or a book can double as a covert stash for your cash or small smeggery item. Next, explore discreet caches a step beyond traditional hiding spots. These are secret compartments or containers strategically buried or hidden within your property. Now think about unconventional places like hollowed-out garden stones or compartments beneath floorboards. The aim here is to create safe havens that escape immediate attention, ensuring that your valuables are not easily discoverable during a hasty search. Moreover, utilizing decoy stashes can be an effective practice. These are fake hoards placed in more obvious spots to mislead any would-be thief. For instance, consider using a conspicuous drawer or safe with minimal cash or faux jewelry, enough to distract and satisfy a casual intruder, while your actual treasures remain safe elsewhere. What's equally important is the diversification of these hiding places. Imagine spreading your resources across multiple secure locations rather than concentrating them in one spot. To borrow an age-old metaphor, don't put all your eggs in one basket. This way, even if one of your stashes is discovered, you still have other resources to fall back on. Lastly, in times of crisis, cash reigns supreme. While digital payment systems can crash and credit cards can be declined, cash still serves as the universally accepted mode of transaction. Hence, ensure you have sufficient liquid cash in easily transportable forms such as small denominations, making quick trades or purchases stress-free and efficient. 11. Fuel and propane tanks. Imagine a world where electricity is no longer an option. Pitch black, no hum of machinery, just an eerie silence. In these desperate times, your survival could very well depend on energy reserves like fuel and propane tanks. These resources are not just commodities, they are the heartbeat that powers your generator, heats your home, and cooks your meals in times of crisis. Fuel is indispensable, powering everything from vehicles to generators. A reliable supply allows you to maintain some semblance of normalcy amid chaos, ensuring your generator keeps essential appliances running, your home warm, and your communication devices charged. Propane tanks, on the other hand, are the unsung heroes in the shadows. Providing a vital source of heat and an efficient means to cook food, they are essential when the grid fails. However, these valuable resources can quickly become targets in desperate times. Storing fuel and propane securely is not just advisable, it's critical. These precious resources must be protected from leakage, theft, and tampering. Concealment becomes an art in crisis scenarios. One key strategy is disguising storage areas. A well-camouflaged storage spot can make all the difference in keeping your supplies safe. Another tactic is to split storage, dividing your resources across multiple hiding places. This way, even if one location is compromised, you won't lose everything. Adopting a mindset of out of sight, out of mind when it comes to fuel and propane tanks can be a game changer. Concealing these resources effectively means they become invisible to prying eyes, ensuring they remain untouched and you need them most. In times of uncertainty, fuel and propane tanks serve as your secret weapon, maintaining your ability to endure hardships and ensuring your survival. Remember, when hidden well, these reserves aren't just supplies, they are the lifeline that sustains you, bridging the gap between chaos and calm. In any crisis, fuel is not merely a luxury, but an indispensable survival tool. 10. Backup communication devices. In the heart of a crisis, maintaining communication is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. Staying connected goes beyond simply calling for help. It's about receiving real-time updates, coordinating strategies with your group, and preserving a sense of unity and morale during challenging times. Our fast-paced world provides us with powerful tools, such as two-way radios, satellite phones, and other vital communication gadgets, which are indispensable in a crisis. Imagine losing contact with the outside world or your team in a critical moment. These devices become your lifeline to the information and support you need. However, the very utility that makes these devices invaluable also makes them highly sought after, especially by those who might find themselves less prepared. This demand underscores the importance of keeping these gadgets discreetly hidden, ensuring they remain accessible only to you when the time comes. The objective is to balance concealment and accessibility, a combination that requires thoughtful planning. Consider creative hiding spots that are both secure and allow for swift retrieval. Think outside the box, literally and figuratively. Whether it's securing them behind a removable panel in your kitchen cabinets or stashing them away in a decoy home appliance, the possibilities for concealment are numerous. Perhaps you could embed them inside a hollow, yet believable, decorative object or secret them away in a less obvious location, like a disguised compartment within a piece of furniture. Nevertheless, the emphasis should remain not just on the act of hiding, but on ensuring you can access these communication tools quickly under pressure. When seconds count, locating and activating your device swiftly is critical. This preparation is more than precaution, it's a strategic move in safeguarding both communication and survival. Number 9 on our list of essential preps to hide quickly during a crisis: garden seeds. These seemingly insignificant specs are often underestimated in terms of their long-term value, yet they hold the remarkable potential to be life-sustaining in times of need. In a world where grocery stores might become inaccessible, imagine the empowerment of cultivating your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs right from your backyard or even a tiny balcony. The serenity and satisfaction of growing your own food can provide not just sustenance but also a sense of independence during turbulent times. However, just like any other invaluable resource, these seeds need to be strategically safeguarded. The challenge lies in locating hiding spots that are both secure and conducive to the long-term viability of your seeds. Optimal conditions for seed storage include environments that are dry, cool, and dark to preserve their integrity. Consider innovative storage solutions like hidden compartments in your basement or pantry, or disguised containers that blend seamlessly with everyday items. Furthermore, it's crucial to understand that seeds are not just a fallback for hunger, but they offer the prospect of a balanced diet, providing essential nutrients and flavors. By cultivating a diverse range of plants, from nutrient-rich greens to flavorful herbs, you create a sustainable food supply that can maintain health and well-being. Seeds represent the beginning of life and survival, encapsulating the essence of resilience. Tending to a garden can also offer a therapeutic escape, a break from the chaos and uncertainty of a crisis. Each seed holds a future harvest, a testimony to potential and perseverance in the face of adversity. As you prepare for any unforeseen events, remember the strategic importance of these powerful little life capsules. Secure them wisely, hide them well, and embrace their role in sustaining not just your body, but your spirit through challenging times. 8. Backup transportation options. In times of crisis, the regular conveniences we rely on can quickly become inaccessible. Roads might become impassable, gas stations could run dry, and those once straightforward routes turn into a labyrinth of blockage and chaos. Well, this is why having a backup mode of transportation is not merely sensible, it's essential. Enter the realm of alternative transportation, bicycles and all-terrain vehicles, ATVs. These are not just leisurely pastimes or recreational vehicles reserved for weekends, they're potentially life-saving resources. Picture this: you're in the midst of a crisis and the priority is to reach a safe location or gather essential supplies. The usual transportation methods are failing you, your car cannot move due to an empty fuel tank, and the streets are gridlocked. It is in scenarios like this where your hidden bicycle or ATV proves indispensable. A bicycle can navigate narrow alleys and pathways where cars can't tread, and ATVs can conquer rough terrains that no standard vehicle would dare. They're your personal escape tools, cutting through congestion and barriers with agility and ease. To ensure these backup options are ready at a moment's notice, keep them concealed yet accessible. Consider storing them under a tarp in your backyard or keeping them secure within a locked shed. This camouflage keeps them out of sight and out of mind until they're required. In crisis situations, the element of surprise can be an ally, and keeping assets protected is key. Plus, storing them properly ensures they remain in good working condition for whenever the need arises. 7. Safeguard your important documents. Imagine navigating a crisis only to realize your vital documents are missing. These aren't just papers, they're the keys to your entire life: passports, birth certificates, marriage certificates, property deeds, all crucial for verifying who you are and the rights you hold. In the chaos of an emergency, losing these documents isn't just an inconvenient hiccup, it can open the floodgates to a series of unforeseeable problems. But how do you prevent such a nightmare scenario? The solution goes beyond mere physical protection from fire or water damage. It's about ensuring these documents don't fall into the wrong hands. Identity theft and fraud are prevalent risks if your documents aren't stored securely. It's critical to think strategically about where and how you store these documents to maintain both safety and anonymity. Consider investing in a high-quality, fireproof safe that can protect documents from heat and flames while also keeping them away from prying eyes. Some models are even designed to withstand attempts at breaching. Position the safe in a discreet location, perhaps a discreet corner of a closet or a hidden compartment in a piece of furniture. The less obvious, the better, ensuring that only you and trusted individuals know its whereabouts. For additional protection, consider digital backups of your documents. Scanning and storing digital copies on an encrypted USB drive or a secure cloud service can provide an extra layer of security. In the event the physical documents are compromised or inaccessible, having a digital version can save critical time and stress, improving your identity or ownership. Remember, safeguarding your documents is akin to safeguarding your identity and future security. The importance of this preparation cannot be overstated, especially in times when normal systems and protections may falter. By taking these proactive steps, you ensure that even amid a crisis, your identity remains intact and your life can continue to move forward with confidence. 6. Concealment strategy for spare batteries. In the midst of a crisis, electricity can become an unpredictable luxury, plunging environments into darkness when least expected. Imagine your simplest flashlight, deprived of power, reduced to nothing more than a mere paperweight. Having spare batteries isn't just convenient, it's essential for survival. These small powerhouses, when fully charged, become your lifeline, capable of resurrecting flashlights, energizing radios, and powering other crucial devices that keep you informed and mobile. However, simply owning spare batteries is only part of the strategy. The true challenge lies in their storage and concealment. Every prepper understands the significance of discretion in times of upheaval. Visible supplies can easily become targets. Therefore, integrating clever hiding spots within your home or emergency base is vital. Consider stashing these batteries in unexpected, inconspicuous locations. An ingenious option might be to hollow out an unassuming old book and store them within its pages, leaving it to blend seamlessly on a typical bookshelf. Alternatively, craft a false bottom drawer, a secret compartment designed specifically to shelter your backup energy sources. These creative solutions not only camouflage your resources but also ensure they are readily accessible when necessity strikes. The thrill of preparedness is not just about having the right tools but being able to protect and efficiently use them. In times where panic and disorder are prevalent, your foresight and meticulous concealment of spare batteries could spell the difference between chaos and calm. As the world around collapses into uncertainty, it is your careful planning that keeps a warm, guiding light steadfast in the engulfing dark. By effectively powering your survival chances with this hidden, essential energy source, you are not just holding on to hope, you're actively illuminating the path to resilience. 5. Smart hiding spots for your emergency supplies. When disaster strikes, having the right tools available can mean the difference between life and difference. It's crucial to not only have essential items like flashlights, batteries, first aid kit, and multipurpose tools, but also to ensure these are securely hidden, yet easily accessible. So how do you achieve that balance? Let's dive into some creative hiding strategies that can transform how you think about preparedness. Firstly, when considering where to stash your emergency gear, think beyond the obvious. Traditional storage areas might be the first places a robber or uninvited guest may look. Instead, consider unusual hiding spots that blend seamlessly into your everyday environment. For example, use fake wall outlets or alter normal objects to incorporate secret compartments. These simple DIY modifications can provide excellent cover and keep your supplies hidden from plain sight. Alternatively, you can turn to sneaky nooks that are often overlooked in homes. The space under the floorboards can be an excellent reservoir for your emergency supplies. You might also think about using false bottoms in drawers or cabinets, which can serve as covert hiding spaces while remaining part of a functional living space. Additionally, hidden within hollowed-out books on your bookshelf, your crucial supplies will not only stay concealed, but also close at hand when you need them most. This tactic not only makes your hiding place less apparent, but ensures your emergency gear doesn't draw unnecessary attention. Moreover, adapting your hiding strategies to suit your unique living environment is vital. The key here is creativity. It's about making sure your emergency supplies are both hidden from view and quickly retrievable when time is of the essence. In a crisis, every second counts, and being able to locate your supplies swiftly can be the difference between a manageable situation and a chaotic one. 4. Preserve your vital hygiene supplies. In the heart of a crisis, personal hygiene becomes a critical aspect not just of maintaining comfort, but of safeguarding your health. It's essential to hide and protect crucial hygiene items such as toothbrushes, toothpaste, soap, and feminine products to prevent infections and diseases, which are more prevalent during emergencies. Imagine going a whole day without washing your face or brushing your teeth. It's not just uncomfortable, it's potentially dangerous too. These small but significant items can provide a substantial morale boost when everything else seems uncertain. Now, let's discuss some clever ways to hide these essential items effectively, ensuring they remain safe and readily accessible to you. One innovative method is to store these supplies in hollowed-out books. Not only does this disguise them well, but it keeps them in a place that few would suspect as having anything other than literary content. Another option is using false bottom drawers. This approach allows you to utilize conventional furniture while concealing your hygiene items beneath a seemingly ordinary surface. For those who enjoy a bit of DIY, consider storing items inside unused UCC pipes. This method can be particularly beneficial in garages or basement areas where piping is commonplace, making it an inconspicuous option. The key is to ensure that your hiding spots are easy for you to access in times of need but remain elusive to others who might be scavenging during a crisis. Remember, the objective here is not just clever concealment. It's prioritizing your health when it matters most. Hygiene should never be compromised, and these preparations will help you maintain critical sanitation without drawing attention to your supplies. As we navigate unpredictable times, preparing wisely can mean the difference between thriving and merely surviving. So, take action now. These simple steps to hide your hygiene products can offer peace of mind and provide a health advantage during any crisis. 3. Spare clothing and blankets. Picture this: a sudden power outage in the midst of a biting winter night, or a relentless downpour leaving you soaked with no immediate refuge. These scenarios highlight the critical role that warmth and comfort play in survival situations. Hypothermia is a deadly adversary, creeping in faster than one might imagine. This is precisely why having access to spare clothing and blankets isn't just a precaution, it's a necessity that can tip the scales between life and death during a crisis. Now, when we talk about spare clothing and blankets, we're discussing more than just any fabric. It's about strategic layering and choosing materials that excel at heat retention. Wool and thermal fabrics are your best friends here, far outperforming cotton, which tends to hold moisture. Think about it as assembling your armor against the cold, a flexible, adaptable system designed to keep the cold at bay. A key strategy is storing these essentials in vacuum-sealed bags. These nifty tools compress the contents, saving precious space while also providing a barrier against moisture. This ensures that whenever you need them, your resources remain dry and ready for use. Convenience and accessibility are paramount. Consider where in your abode these items will be stored to maximize their effectiveness in an emergency. Imagine the peace of mind knowing that you've got an accessible stash of clothing and blankets strategically placed around your home. But if you ever find yourself thrust into a situation where every second counts, you'll appreciate having these packed. Their importance isn't just in providing physical heat. They offer a psychological edge by giving you a semblance of normalcy and safety amidst chaos. In a crisis, staying warm doesn't just mean staying comfortable, it means staying alive. Prioritize your preparedness by making these items a staple in your emergency arsenal. Ensuring you have well-concealed, quickly accessible spare clothing and blankets will fortify your readiness in facing unpredictable challenges. So remember to build your cache smartly and stay vigilant, because in a world where uncertainty abounds, being prepared is your best defense. 2. Conceal crucial self-defense tools. In a crisis, the adage "better safe than sorry" takes on a whole new meaning, especially when it comes to personal safety. Equipping yourself with self-defense tools such as pepper spray, tasers, or even firearms can be a vital step in protecting yourself and your loved ones when chaos reigns. These items are not just tools, they are your frontline guardians against unforeseen threats. It's critical to have them ready and accessible, but, more importantly, kept secure and discreet. Why the emphasis on concealment, you ask? The simple answer is practicality and safety. Imagine finding yourself in a dire situation where every second matters. You don't want to lose time trying to remember where you last left your pepper spray, nor do you want your self-defense weapons to fall into the wrong hands. Strategic placement is key, striking that fine line between easy access and utmost security. From hidden compartments inside furniture to innovative lockboxes tucked away safely, the options for concealing your self-defense items are both creative and varied. Consider transforming an ordinary bookshelf with a concealed back panel or a dresser with a hidden drawer. These not only serve as clever hiding spots but also integrate seamlessly into your living space, making it hard for unwanted eyes to detect. For those who prefer technology-assisted solutions, biometric safes offer an added layer of protection, ensuring only authorized users can access them with just a fingerprint scan. But beyond just the physical act of hiding, it's essential to familiarize yourself with these tools and understand the local laws governing their use. A self-defense tool is only as effective as the person wielding it. Regular practice can instill confidence and ensure that you are prepared to use them if and only if the need arises. At the end of the day, your safety is in your own hands. In the midst of a disaster, ensure you're not caught off guard. By being prepared and judiciously concealing your self-defense items, you can focus on what truly matters: the well-being and safety of you and your loved ones. In a world full of unpredictability, a little preparation goes a long way. 1. Water. In any emergency preparedness plan, water holds the top priority, often highlighted as point number 1. It's not just about quenching thirst. This vital resource serves numerous essential functions from cooking to sanitation. Experts recommend storing at least 1 gallon of water per person per day, with a minimum supply lasting 3 days. This ensures that basic hydration needs are met, while also providing enough for cooking and hygiene purposes. It's prudent to use food-grade containers for water storage and regularly cycle through stored water to maintain freshness. Beyond storage, being aware of water purification methods, such as boiling, filtration, or chemical treatment, can prove invaluable in situations where fresh water becomes scarce or compromised. Preparing ahead means having both the equipment and knowledge necessary to ensure a consistent, safe water supply for you and your loved ones. In conclusion, having a well-thought-out plan for quickly and discreetly securing essential preps during a crisis can make an enormous difference in ensuring personal safety and survival. The items discussed, ranging from water and food to medical supplies and self-defense tools, are crucial in maintaining stability when faced with unpredictable situations. By systematically organizing and concealing these necessities, you can minimize panic and focus on adaptability during emergencies. Remember, preparedness is not just about gathering resources, but also about strategic placement and accessibility when it matters most. Ultimately, your foresight and readiness are key to navigating challenges and safeguarding yourself and your loved ones against the uncertainties of a crisis.